everyone, welcome back. My name is Shayna if you are new here, and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. I'm going to be showing you everything that I've purchased so far for the new homeschool year. I do a few more items on my wish list, a few things that I'm expecting to arrive soon here at our home. So I'm going to be doing a part 2 to show you like everything that we've purchased. So today's video is going to be a basic overview. I'm not going to go too into depth on specific items because I fully acknowledge that you may have already used the science unit I'll be showing you. You may not be interested in what my 6-year-old is going to be doing for language arts. So basic overview, I hope you enjoy. I do plan on uploading separate curriculum videos. I'm going to be showing you exactly what both my daughter and my son will be doing for their grade and age levels for the new school year. And I have some flip throughs I'll be uploading as well. But if you see anything specific that you want a more in-depth view of, go ahead and let me know and I will be more than happy. Notifications are going off on my phone. Hair is also getting in the way. So I will be more than happy to do a flip through for you of that specific item. Without further ado, let's get this camera closer and give you a better view of the items that we have purchased. Here everything is. But again, if you have any specific questions, if you need help with anything, I'm very easy to reach. I have a few places here on social media. You can message me on Instagram. You can leave a comment down below. I would gladly help you out with whatever you may need. I'm going to go ahead and start with this here first. As you can see, this book here is called Her Story. 50 Women and Girls Who Shook Up the World. So this is about 50 inspiring women who basically changed the world as it was during their time, the world as they knew it, if you would. And so I primarily purchased this for my daughter and I to work on together. I figure we could start now. We will be starting our homeschool year here in a few weeks, but I think we're going to be starting this week. We'll start with the first woman and we will read about her, and then we will use other resources in addition. So I'm really looking forward to doing this with her. I will go ahead and do a flip through of this book for those of you who are interested in a closer look, but definitely excited for this one. Tower of Love, Tower of Curriculum. This stuff is, I believe, all from The Good and the Beautiful. So here we have the Keys of History. This is a game that The Good and the Beautiful sells along with their history curriculum. I ordered the curriculum by PDF files because the physical copies were not available at the time I was choosing to purchase them. So I took the PDF files and I decided to also go ahead and create their student explorers in a physical form. This, it's unnecessary. I could have just printed out these worksheets, but the worksheets here go along with their history curriculum as well. I created this one in pink for my daughter and basically identical, but a yellow and gray version for my son. They are different age levels. I believe this one was 1st to 3rd grade, and then this one is 4th to 6th. We have more history below, but the way they are stacked, math is next. So this is our first year that we will be doing math with The Good and the Beautiful, and I'm just really looking forward to it. Think like a mathematician. What do we already know? We have line plots, money, review of angles and shapes. So all the information, I'll definitely do a flip through on this. But we're doing the first unit of both 2 and 3, or the first part rather. My daughter technically is going to be beginning 4th grade, but I thought we'd purchase this as a review since it was just recently released and I really wanted to give it a try. So we bought part 1 for each 2nd and 3rd grade, and then once we are finished with these, about halfway through the year, I will reevaluate and see exactly what I want to do for our second half of the year. Super excited for this one. We are doing Kingdoms and Classifications as our first science unit study. The funny thing about making videos is you can't tell how long it's been since I've stepped away, but as we were. So here is the big book of history stories, and then we also have the course book. So I know the course book will instruct you on the opportunities to play the game that I had just shown you. I think it might also work that way with the stories as well. I'm not exactly 100% sure on that. But look how vividly, wonderfully beautiful these images are. Isaac Newton. So there is that. We will be doing handwriting level 2 and level 4. These may be out of stock if you're looking to purchase this. I know level 1 is currently out of stock. I was helping my sister-in-law look into curriculum for our niece. And so what I actually did was ordered the PDF file, and then we just went ahead and used our printer to print her pages. So that is an option for you as well if you have a good printer. You could also use a binding service. But anyway, we used The Good and the Beautiful for handwriting this past year, and so we're looking forward to using this again for the new year. I love the new changes that they have made with the colorful dots to show you the directional, you know, the way of writing the words. The cursive is just beautiful. The illustrations, always beautiful. And you know, it's just simply instructed in a very gentle manner. So there we go. Handwriting. We will also be doing The Good and the Beautiful for language arts. I clearly took this out of the box, but again, I haven't yet gone through this. But here we have level 4 for my daughter. So this is the course book. And then this is part 2 of the course book. The books may vary. I have to look into that. But what we received is The Big Wave by Pearl S. Buck and 20 in 10. These I am not familiar with at all, but we love a good story. I trust The Good and the Beautiful. So far, everything that we've read and used from their company has just been very morally sound and no complaints at all. And that is what I really love about The Good and the Beautiful. So here, wow, look how pretty that is. Puppy. Creative Companion, writing, art, and geography that you use along with the course book. Here are the geography and grammar cards that also go along with level 4. I think these are, yeah, these are for levels 4 to 7. So, very good. Let's see if we could do that. There we go. So we did The Good and the Beautiful last year with my daughter. And the way the readers worked were that they were, they contained short stories within them, and we loved it. And now my son will be joining us as well. Polly at School, Rain and Shine, Something Different, Tony's Birds, Lost and Found, Ben and Mary's Trip, so on and so forth. So we have the personal reader and the shared reader. So we can't wait to dive into these. So these here I ordered from Target from Handmade Modern, just some small paint brushes. And then these here I actually ordered for the kids to celebrate the end of the homeschool year. And I just thought I would show them to you since we bought them a little while ago. But we haven't yet used them. We actually, you know, we still have other paint on hand. But we'll definitely be beginning to use these very soon. I found these on Amazon, some oil pastels. I want to be a little more creative with decorating our chalkboard. We have a decent sized chalkboard in our homeschool area. It isn't huge, but it's big enough that, you know, I can try to make some nice pictures there for the kids. Probably try to copy some images maybe out of their science or history units. So here we have some of the best pencils. These are our favorite, the Ticonderoga. They do have some neon ones. I think I might go ahead and purchase some of those for the kids as well. But we bought the black ones and then just the traditional yellow. Honestly, they're amazing. Some extra sparkle mechanical pencils. 2 little pencil sharpeners because, you know, we've broken many in the past. I think I'm going to put those pencil sharpeners in like their personal pencil boxes so that if they're like working on handwriting while I'm helping the other child or vice versa, you know, they'll just have it on hand. I went ahead and I treated myself to some fresh Sharpie markers. I just love the colors. I think it's been about 3 years since I purchased Sharpies. So new markers for mama. We have some new Expo dry erase markers. I like that these have the double sides, so you have 2 colors on each. Also from Target, cute little dry erase board that we will for sure utilize. I'm not going to write out everything. I do plan on sticking to somewhat of a routine, but we'll memorize that routine. But I'm thinking maybe we'll use this as like a fun board. I'll write on here if we're gonna cook something fun that week, or do an extra special art project, or somehow take a field trip, or you know, something like that. That'll be like our little special memo board. I needed new ink, so I went ahead and I purchased this from Amazon. Best price I could find. I also went ahead and decided to treat myself to an actual pencil sharpener, an electric pencil sharpener by X-Acto. It was about $20. I am going to love having this. A new eraser, some new glue. Actually, I think there's more. Yes, there's more glue down here. And yes, I did. I went with the jumbo pack so that we won't have to purchase this again for a good while. Oh, really? Some fresh crayons and colorful markers. These are the Bold and Bright. We each need at least 1 new binder. So my son picked out this orange one, and my daughter picked out this adorable shimmery purple with like glittery stars. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's really cute. I grabbed a new binder for myself as well. 1 inch. I love it. It's just simple and pretty. And since we're treating ourselves, I decided to go ahead and buy this pocket expanding file as well. Something so simple, but I've always, you know, I've always wanted one of these, and I believe it was only $9.99. Also from Target. I don't know if I've been telling you guys where everything is from. I think I have. Good and Beautiful, Amazon, Target. But yeah, this was $9.99. And like I said, I haven't fully decided on how we're going to organize everything just yet, but I have some ideas, and I'm thinking about using this. I'll be showing you the poetry that's down here in just a moment, but I was thinking to like organize our poetry and then put in here like every week what we'll do for poetry, maybe separate their handwriting into every week so that I don't have to constantly throughout the year be like, okay, we still have 30 lessons to go. We have 12 weeks left. That means this many per week, you know? I can organize some stuff ahead of time, place it in here, label it by the week, and it will be so much more organized and simple for us throughout the year. We have some pocket folders, which I've now decided that I want a few with the prongs on the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase a few more of these. But we bought a couple just to have for various needs and uses throughout the year. My daughter went ahead and chose this cute kitty cat one. They're wearing headphones. This one kind of looks like the old school Game Boys. There's planets, kitty avocado, and there's some cactus, some cacti, rainbows. That is just the sweetest. And we have construction paper, sheet protectors, lots and lots of notebook paper, and then there's some printing paper and down below. That stuff is all pretty much self-explanatory. These are our new additions from the Good and the Beautiful from their library. Watersport is usually a peaceful place, so when trouble arises, Princess Penny wants to help. Beautifully illustrated, this charming tale reminds readers that sometimes heroes come in unexpected sizes. So there we have Princess Penny saves the day. We have Blake the Brave. Blake the Brave spends his days doing brave things and being a brave boy. One day he is faced with something he finds he is afraid of, and there is no one nearby to help him. Will Blake find the courage to face his greatest fear? My kids are going to love these. Here we have Back to Poplar Street. Judy is excited to return to her Aunt Maria's house, this time for the entire summer. Some things have changed on Poplar Street, but those changes aren't all bad. One day, Judy discovers an abandoned park, which leads her into all sorts of adventures. The park isn't the only thing on Judy's mind, though. Will she be able to help her friend Tony with the problem he is trying to solve? Find out in his second Poplar Street book. So I believe it's Poplar on... Ooh, I hope you're enjoying the video. My son accidentally just rammed into me and I bumped the camera and everything. I thought we actually purchased it, but maybe we didn't. I do believe the one that is before this is Poplar on 11th Street. So if this is the follow-up story, I'll have to go ahead and add that to my little wish list and purchase the first one. We have Baldy, the American Eagle, beautifully written, takes the readers along for a ride spanning part of the life of an adventurous American eagle. Faced with challenges from nature as well as human influence, Baldy and his mate strive to find food, raise their young, and strive in their ever-changing environment. We love watching nature when we can. We live in the city, but, you know, we try. We search and find. We had recently birds laid their eggs in our bathroom window, like on the outside ledge. So we got to experience that, and, you know, all the things are exciting. So looking forward to that story especially. The black pony. So cute. Mary Helen is a happy little girl who loves God, family, friends, and horses. Looks like she has a problem. She's too shy to talk to anyone else. Grown-ups and older kids are too scary to talk to. Face her fears through God's love, some helpful advice from her parents, and a caring for a beautiful black pony named Mickey. Aw, so Mickey will be the black pony. I think my daughter's really going to love this one. Last of our choices for now from the Good and the Beautiful's library is Prince Percy and the Big Red Ruby. When Prince Percy, proud as a peacock, is rescued by a humble family in the woods, he is shocked to learn something. The family believes they are richer than he is. What treasure could they possibly possess that would compare to his prized ruby? Through adventure, misfortune, and love and forgiveness of the people in his kingdom, Percy might just be able to learn what is truly what is truly valuable. Looks like another good one. Then, not from the Good and the Beautiful, we decided to go ahead and purchase A Long Walk to Water. I've seen this floating around for a while now. Naya, you don't like mommy doing this, do you? This puppy, this is the first video I've tried to do, like a sit and film type video since we've brought him home to us. And he is really whimpering. He's just sitting here. I dropped the book. So this story here, Naya goes to the ponds to fetch water for her family. She walks 8 hours every day. Salva walks away from his war-torn village. He is a lost boy, refugee, destined to cover Africa on foot, searching for his family and safety. 2 young people, 2 stories, 1 country, Sudan. This mesmerizing dual narrative follows 2 threads, one unfolding in 2008 and one in 1985, with one hopeful message that even in a troubled country, determined survivors may find the future they are hoping for. So this one looks like it's going to be amazing and inspiring. I'm definitely looking forward to reading this one. This may be like one of the first for our new homeschool year, because I definitely want to dive into that. And then here we have Esperanza Rising. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I haven't, like I said, done a video like this for a while now. This puppy, I'm almost finished. Sweet, sweet boy. Esperanza believed her life would be wonderful forever. She would always live on her family's ranch in Mexico. She would always have fancy dresses and a beautiful home filled with servants. Papa and Abuelita would always be with her. Abuelita, that's right. But a sudden tragedy shatters her world and forces Esperanza and Mama to flee to California, where they settle in a camp for Mexican farm workers. Esperanza isn't ready for the hard labor, financial struggles brought on by the Great Depression. When Mama gets sick and a strike for better working conditions threatens to uproot their new life, Esperanza finds a way to rise above difficult circumstances because Mama's life and her own depend on it. We're going to enjoy this as well. This one here, I ordered from Thrift Books. I believe, yep, yes, this one as well. Thrift Books. They are, you know, you can find them on Amazon and various other online bookstores as well. This past year, we started looking a little more into poetry. We had some poetry tea times that the kids absolutely loved. Did post some of that content on Instagram, and yeah, we had a lot of fun with it. Tea, snacks, good poetry time. So this year we're going to dive deeper and study. So we have Poetry Patterns and Themes by Evan Moore, and that is from Thrift Books. I think I purchased Gently Used. I haven't really looked into this that much yet. Yeah, I don't see any writing. So cool. Thankful for that. We purchased Poetry for Young People by William Shakespeare. Again, Poetry for Young People, Robert Frost. Emily Dickinson. I'm going to be using these two books here for much of our studying, if you would. Different types of poetry and the different parts of the poems. Occasional poems, newspaper poems, list, jargon. Good poetry explanations there. From the same author illustrator, Fly with Poetry, an ABC of Poetry. So that one is all about, is it all about insects? I haven't gone through these too much yet, but we're excited. Oh, puppy. I promise you guys, he is okay. I took him outside a little bit ago, and he is well fed and hydrated. He's just wanting attention. So there you go. That is everything we purchased so far. I think we may have some stuff hidden in their homeschool area, but I'm organizing. We're about to dive into the new homeschool year. I can't wait. I have lots of friends and family who are now about to jump into the homeschool world for the first time ever. So I'm planning on making at least maybe like 2 or 3 videos. We'll see how much I talk during those videos. I want them to be like short and to the point, a little bit of help and direction with jumping on into homeschooling. Thank you again so much for taking the time to be here with me, and I will see you very soon. Bye everyone.